Hello, my name is Izabela Rampasso. I'm professor and researcher at Universidad Católica del Norte in Chile, and I'm here to perform the oral presentation of the paper, The Relevance of Gender Equality for a More Sustainable Future, Factors for Career Decisions of Women in Engineering. It was submitted to the 10th International Workshop on Advances in Cleaner Production, and the authors of these papers are me, Izabela Rampasso, Yara Romba, Paulo Yanholon, Juliana Veiga Mendes, Oswaldo Luiz Gonçalves Quelhas, Luiz Antônio Santaolalla, Vitor William Batista Martins, Dirceu Silva, and Walter Leal Filho. In the introduction of this paper, we highlight the role of higher education institutions as important players to reach sustainable development. Among the Sustainable Development Goals from United Nations, we highlight the Goal 4 related to quality education, that is the importance of these institutions in preparing and training the future professionals to work, considering the sustainable development issues in their actions. And this is the Goal 5, that is about gender equality. That is the importance of higher education institutions to promote the gender equality are also highlighted by us. Among the higher education institutions undergraduate course, we highlight the role of engineering courses, considering the importance of engineers to society, and the presence of women in engineering careers makes it an important step to achieve the gender equality. There is a lack of women in engineering. This is largely emphasized in the literature, and still nowadays the difficulties remain great for women who want to be in engineering, who want to act as engineering in several countries. In this context, this article aims to evaluate what are the variables that influence women engineering students to pursue engineering careers. Considering the literature about this topic, we found 9 variables that were mentioned as related to this influence, to the influence of women to pursue this career. These variables were the V1 is the role models, that is the presence of real examples of women in engineering, especially as friends or family members of these students. The interest of these students in studying trajectory of women who have successful engineering careers, the support of families and friends for them to study engineering, to have a pleasant and well-structured environment of undergraduate course, the high degree of union between human engineering students, the great academic performance, the role in the job market, and the good balance between professional and personal lives, the possession of an optimistic view regarding the labor market in engineering, and the importance of internship for their career. So these items were all based on the literature review we made, and we used this to conduct the research. As previously mentioned, we made a literature review using the terms women, engineering, and engineering education. In this literature review, we found these 9 items presented before that can influence women engineering students to engage in engineering careers. So using the 9 items collected from the literature, we performed a survey with women engineering students from Brazil, and we analyzed this data using chi-square test association calculated via Monte Carlo simulation method using SPSS software. The Monte Carlo was chosen considering the ability of it to unbiased estimate the exact significance test level of the test. And the test made was to evaluate the dependency of each one of these 9 items in the intention of these students, in pursuing engineering careers and in which they were graduating. So, considering the chi-square test we made to evaluate the previous mentioned dependencies between the variables, we identified that V1, V2, V4, and V5 did not present the dependency we were testing. In this sense, just according to table 2, just the variables 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9 presented influence in the decision of students to pursuing engineering careers. And these results are valid for 95% of the cases in the analyzed sample. As conclusions from this paper, we highlight that the main goal of this paper was achieved, since we were able to verify the variables that actually influence these students to pursue in engineering careers. From the 9 variables collected in the literature, 4 did not present the influence we were considering. However, the 5 following variables were validated. That is, the support of families and friends, the great academic performance, the role in the job market, and the good balance between professional and personal lives, and to have an optimistic view regarding the labor market and the importance of internship for their careers. So these variables were validated in the sample as important to influence the decision of women to pursue engineering careers. These are the references used especially in this presentation. Thank you for your presence.